Okay, next question says simplify. All right, we have some students online. Please check mark or X in front of your name if you know how to start this. I'm going to start asking questions. Okay, let's see. Danielle, can you tell me what would be your first step?
Factor.
Okay, Ryan, you're not responding. X or check mark. Okay, Danielle says to factor. Exactly. So you need to factor this and to see if it's reducible. Now, how are we going to factor this? Is this factorable? Let's start with the one at the top. See how to factor that. X squared minus 8x plus 16. So let me ask everyone to tell me, how do you factor that? Okay, we're going to start with this portion here first. Okay. To factor this, we will go ahead and write your answer, type your answer while I'm getting this started. You open two parentheses, and then for x squared we put x and x. For 16 we look for two numbers. When we multiply them together we get 16, and when we add them up we get negative 8. Okay, I got a couple of answers already. Again, if you don't know how to factor, make sure to review the sessions on factoring. It's very essential knowledge to simplify expressions like that. Let's see. Danielle, can you tell me, how do you factor the top? How do you complete this?
It would be 4, negative 4.
Okay, 4 and 4. Right, 4 times 4 is 16. So now, both has to be both negative, right? Both has to be negative to make negative 8. You're right. So it would be negative 4 and negative 4 here. And then, if you look carefully, when I multiply these two together, negative 4 times negative 4 give me positive 16. Okay, can I see a check mark from everyone's name if you all can follow this so far? How to factor? Okay. Alright, how about this one? Who can tell me how to factor the second one? 2x squared minus x minus 6. Okay, Martha, can you tell me?
X minus 4, x plus 3.
Well, the first term is 2x squared, right? So this must be 2x.
So x minus 10, x plus 3.
Okay, so the first would be 2x and x, so that give me 2x squared. And then you look at the constant here, 6, and you said you want to pick 3 and 2. So if I put 3 and 2 here, and then if I look at the two closest term and two furthest term here I get 3x, that gives me 4x, and to get minus 1 out of this, 4 has to be minus, negative. So this has to be minus, this has to be plus, and then that would make this positive, and this is negative. And then we can check easily if that's the right choice. Plus 3 times negative 2 is equal to negative 6. Again, if I multiply the two closest term and two furthest term, we get negative 1x. Then we get 2x and x here. Everything works fine. So let's go ahead and factor the next one. Okay, who wants to tell me how to factor the next one? Okay, Ryan, you want to try this one? What goes for 2x squared?
It's going to be 2x and then x in the other parentheses.
Very good. Okay, how about for 15? What are you going to pick?
Yeah, that's what I can't figure out. I'm working on it right now.
Okay. Well, what times will give you 15? Very quickly. 1 time?
5 times 3. Or 15 times 1.
Okay. So 15 times 1 or 3 times 5, right? So
Yeah,
if I use 3 and 5, maybe. So here you get 3x, and this will give me 10x, right? They give me 10x. They give me 3x. So you want to make negative 7 out of that. So we can if this is minus and this is plus. So we get plus 3 and minus 5. Do you see that, Ryan?
Yeah, I didn't know I didn't. Yeah, I got that.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Jennifer, do you have your mic tonight? No, Jennifer doesn't have a microphone. Okay. Make sure you get your microphone by next. Jennifer, can you just type how do you factor this one? X squared minus 2x minus 24. Go ahead and type for me. For x squared is easy. X and x. Looking for two numbers. When we multiply them together, we get 24. So what are our options? 1 and 24. 2 and 12.
6 and 4.
Martha says 6 and 4. That's good. 6 and 4. Because we want it to be negative 2 when you add them together. So we get negative 2 if this is minus and this is plus. Okay, Jennifer, do you see how to do this? You really need to review your factoring here. Okay, here I have to change the division to multiplication and flip this around. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to factor this at the bottom of the fraction here and then move it to the top. So this would be x and x. So for 8, what are we going to pick? Anyone?
4 and 2.
Martha says 4 and 2. And then we want to get plus 2. So here it has to be plus 4 and then minus 2. And we're going to put that at the top of the fraction because I changed this to a multiplication. So that at the top of the fraction I get x plus 4, x minus 2. And then if I factor this at the top and put them on the bottom of the fraction here, I'm all done. I can reduce. Okay, let's see. Danielle, can you tell me how do you factor this? That would be x and x. What do we get for 20?
4 and 5.
Okay, then this is 4 and 5. That's good. We want to get minus, so both has to be negative here. So it would be x minus 4. I'm going to put it down here. X minus 5. I'm ready to reduce. Okay, so let's see what reduces here. Here I have x minus 4 here. Of x minus 4 reduces to 1. X minus 5. X minus 5 reduces to 1. X plus 4 over x plus 4 reduces to 1. Two x plus 3, 2x plus 3 reduces to 1. x minus 1, x minus 1 reduces to 1. What do we get at the top of the fraction? What do we have at the top of the fraction now?
X minus 4.
Okay, x minus 4, we get x minus 4 at the top of the fraction. And then at the bottom fraction looks like we get x minus 6. So this is how you simplify. You have to factor each of these and then reduce. You just have to know how to factor.